Over here at the Live Desk 2, the most anticipated movie of the fall is already breaking records.
Amazing. Amazing. Better than Twilight.
Michigan Twilight fans packed into theaters across the area to see The New Moon, the second chapter in the Twilight saga that follows a series of best-selling books, of course. The attendance numbers overnight broke records for midnight shows. More than 16,000 tickets were sold for just the midnight shows at the various Celebration cinemas across West Michigan. 83 shows were sold out, and extra shows were added throughout the night. Of course, a big draw, and I'm here in the newsroom with Aaron Lafferty, our movie blogger, who watches all the movies that come out and gives us great details on them. Now, you're saying, we've been talking about this, you talked to me last hour about this, a lot of anticipation for this movie, a lot of long lines. One girl we even had last hour came all the way from New York so she could see the movie here in West Michigan with her friends.
Right. I think, like we were talking about earlier, is a movie like Twilight comes out last year, not a lot of hype except for the people that read the books. So now this year you've got the same level of expectations that this movie is going to be as good, and some people that I've talked to weren't as happy about it.
And why is that? What do you think the letdown may come from? I mean, a lot of people held their same esteem for those Harry Potter movies a lot of times because each one highly anticipated, big crowds. Now we're moving into this series of books, a totally different theme and idea and subject matter.
Sure, and the Harry Potter movies, they spend a lot more time. There's a lot more production time, a lot more money between the series, so that might help. I think a lot of it is, it might have gotten too big. It was really small last year. This one, everybody was waiting for it. And also when, a studio finds something that really works, everybody's got their hands into it. So it's kind of lost some of its charm that worked in the first one, that you're expecting more in the second one.
But
you're expecting it to be better.
Expecting it to be better. But even with that, you are still anticipating that this is going to be huge for this weekend. Just knock it out, though.
Just because all the pre-sales, all the midnight shows. I was just reading something. Over in France, it made $4 million.
Wow.
Just on Wednesday alone in France. And so if those numbers kind of imitate, it was 4 times as much as it did for Twilight New Moon in France. So if it's 4 times what it does in the United States, we're going to look at big numbers.
Big numbers, and of course you'll continue to blog and follow this for us and just laugh at the movies.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, thanks, Jen.
Thanks a lot, Aaron.